And we're live.
How long is this response video?
Well, it's a minute. It was like a minute and a half. Yeah. Boys, I'm down the rabbit hole. You did this to me, okay?
That's good shit.
Can
we watch the response video? It's from yesterday. It's super current.
I mean, all you would need is audio only on this one. But we can watch.
Well, it was uploaded yesterday. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess it was a couple days ago.
It looks like it was filmed. Like this video looks like it was filmed 15 years ago.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Off a Nintendo 64.
Are we all queued up? Golden?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready, set, play.
And they decided to screenshot the shit and record it and all this extra bullshit and fucking look at him being a pedophile. Bro, let me tell you something, dog, okay?
Let's hear it.
Do you honestly think, right?
Right.
I don't even know why I'm explaining myself to people, but unfortunately, niggas are fucking retarded.
Can't use that word.
Do you honestly think that through all the bullshit I've been through, you know what I mean?
Wendy's taking away the Baconator.
And finally being able to move out.
The rib witch going away again.
Every year, big rib trauma.
Rates, you know what I mean?
Dude,
the Cowboy Whopper
I have
leaving for
great,
the summer.
beautiful, loving, caring goddamn friends. I
All
have
his
two
problems are
fucking
limited edition burgers
goddaughters
going
who
away.
are some of the most adorable fucking things ever. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
shouldn't call his
Spoil their ass
goddaughters
rotten.
adorable
I
anymore.
just dropped 60 grand up on a fucking car. Do you honestly think that I would sit back
Now he's
and
flexing.
throw away my life for something punk ass that barely even has fucking hair on her motherfucking pussy? For a fucking that probably doesn't even, for a bitch that probably never even heard of the fucking Pythagorean theorem. Bitch that probably
not how
can't
you
even
say
count
that.
up to 100, my nigga. The fuck here?
Wait,
Fuck
she can
that
count to
shit,
100.
dude.
That's
like,
not cool.
Come on, nigga, for
The
real?
Pythagorean theorem?
For real.
Is that
Dude,
what he
he's-
said?
Think so.
And
He's-
if you
he's
motherfuckers
the
thought
A
I was
squared
serious
plus B
about
squared
this
equals
shit,
C squared.
fuck you, man. I'm sorry, dude. Like, you motherfuckers need Jesus.
Do you have a weapon?
Like,
What does he have there?
Y'all
Is it a
should
vacuum
do
cleaner?
something, man.
That's what
Like,
I thought I
that's-
saw.
I thought I saw the
that is
bottom of a
fucking
12 gauge.
beyond
Shotgun.
motherfucking sad if you niggas honestly think.
I hope
He's going
it's
to
a
hold it up.
vacuum.
He's got a shotgun.
You're right.
Oh, God.
He's making
Well,
a statement with that. Dude,
Well, watch out, Chet Goldstein.
that is
Oh,
the
don't worry
worst
about this. This is
defense.
loaded with Twinkies.
I've seen a lot of people use that defense. UFC fighters when they're getting caught, like, do you honestly think that after getting caught for steroids, I would do steroids again? Really? Like, who would do that? That's too stupid.
You
So
must think I'm stupid.
Dumbass.
that's the defense he used. And it's like, yes, I think actually you're more likely to do it having been caught the first time.
Because you're an idiot.
Because you're the kind of person that does that.
Yeah.
I think you're retarded.
I hate when people do that as well. So I used to work with folks who had developmental disabilities and stuff. And
You can't drop that right after I say retarded.
oh, well, no, I know you didn't. But the point
No,
that
I
I'm
meant
making is that I dislike when people
Don't apologize for me.
do that as a way of like deflection, you know, like they'll go to something because they feel like that is the most extreme use of the word, and then they'll do that as in an attempt to try and expunge them of any kind of wrongdoing or something like that. And I always hate that. And that's how you know when someone's like guilty right out of the gate. You just see their body language and the words that they use, like how they explain it. Like the whole time he was talking, and the guy's like, McCoven's just looking at him, right, and just talking to him, and he's thinking the whole time, what are there going to be the things I need to spin? How do I say this? You know, I mean, he got caught in 4K, man. You know,
yeah, he was so caught. I felt like he thought, well,
Dead to rights.
the way to get out of this is a little honesty, right? I'll admit this much and negotiate an improved version of me, you know? So did you write this? Well, we both know I did. You know, do you think 13-year-olds are hot? Like, yeah, we both know I do. And this is going to go on a soundboard. And then, you know, he's like, but I promise I will go get help. It was like he was trying to solve the problem right there when those guys were not interested in solving any problems.
Yeah, this guy Chet McGovern's version of To Catch a Predator really walks the line between To Catch a Predator and like Let's Make a Deal.
Yeah.
there was one point where I'm like, they might let him go if they.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll call a service that helps me, and then we can end this right here. That was his, I don't know, that was his tactic for getting out of this whole
His
mess.
smart move should have been like, officer, I'm being accosted by people in public. They've planted information on my digital devices. I don't know what to do. They're trying to get money out of me.
Yeah, or
He said, oh, I own a $60,000 car. I'm not interested in children. It's like,
Did he say that?
no,
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, really? I just spent $60,000 in a car, and you think I'm going to throw all this away?" And I'm accidentally articulating it too well. You know, he was that is the worst of any response or apology video.
It was awful.
That is bar none the worst one. And
it was literally a he didn't even apologize. I don't know if he even noticed. Like that's probably why he took it down. Because he didn't even apologize. He literally just said, "I will never do this stuff. What are you stupid? I'll never do that. I just bought a $60,000 car. Fuck out of here," and then just walked away. And then that was that.
I think you could. There was even a little hint of what I was describing earlier, where he's like mad at the girl for being like
the imaginary girl.
He's
victim blaming. Yeah,
exactly.
Victim blaming.
He's like victim. He's like he's like calling these girls stupid and like she doesn't even have any hair on her pussy, and it's just like, dude, you do not know how to defend yourself.
Yeah, like you're insulting a girl for being too young now. Like what?
Yeah,
for not being old enough that you should have approached. Like this is armchair psychologist. Like that's never stopped us. But like you hit the nail on the head with the whole I think he is a virgin thing. I reread that and I think you're right. It seems like he was probably a big fat guy his whole life. And so I know, shocking. And so like he probably didn't have any experience getting laid in his teens or 20s, like kind of having a normal sexual development. And so he got to the point where it's like now he's just like angry at all women, where it's like, oh, fucking women and these whores are trying to tempt me. And you know,
can I get on a limb here and say I think maybe I think there is a chance he's not a pedophile.
You think?
And I only say that because of what we just uncovered with the virginity. I think that he's so desperate just to get laid that he thinks like, all right, I'm never going to get a woman, but maybe I could convince. Man, a $60,000 car to a child is like $1 bazillion. Like I've got endless access.
It is a lot of debt.
He shows his $60,000 car at an ice cream truck.
Oh, you think that's a lot of debt? You can play the music.
The kids always know when I'm coming through the neighborhood.
Oh, you think that's a lot of debt? What do you haven't even seen the interest rate? Look at me. Look at me, 18.9% APR.
I feel like at his level of subs and like internet fame, he could have gotten like some girl in her 20s that was like obsessed with his content.
He could have gotten someone who exchanges sex for money.
Maybe.
That's the way he goes here.
Were you overflowing with 18-year-old girls when you make gaming stuff?
No.
There you go. Okay. Like you've got to like make some like look, there are people in the gaming space who are it's that percentage thing, right? Like all right, you've got 1 million viewers. So like 1% of 1% of 1% of that are going to be both women and want to get with you. So you need millions and millions of views if you're in the gaming sphere. But there are guys who do it. There are guys who get, like 100 million, 200 million views every quarter or something like that in the gaming circle. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of women in this. It's like, yeah, no shit. You're getting that 1% of 1% of 1%. And the numbers are just so big that equates to 30 women. Girls.
Yeah.
Like when shit, you're getting so many views that equates to 30 hot girls that want to get with you because you're good at COD. This guy, I don't remember how big EDP was at his height. I don't know what he's
about 550.
Yeah, about 550, I would say. There was one part in that video where I believe he was going to they cut him off, but he was like, I just lost 60, and then it cuts. I'm guessing those pounds. Man, this is him 60 down.
I mean, he could.
It's easier to lose. Well, not. I shouldn't say easier, but
it is easier. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like you lose as because I was pretty big when I had to do this show, and I had lost like in a month. I'd lost like almost 20 pounds, just straight up cardio. So
when you're EDP size, you lose 50 pounds cutting salt.
You take a shit, you lose 15, 20 pounds.
Damn, Woody.
It's like no joke. Like you cut salty foods from your diet. Like, all right, no more goldfish and Tostitos.
I thought you were just saying cutting like rocks of salt in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Like I thought you were just saying a minimal effort.
No, he's just cutting sodium out and just like losing that much water weight.
Yeah, it's a lot.
He's the size of a small heifer. I mean, 550, 600 pounds. Like my dad has cattle. I know what a 500, 600 pound heifer looks like. That's a big girl.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
All right. She gets a hold of you in the catch pen. You're going down.
He's so fat. It's like, is he 5'4" or 6'10"? Like that. You can't tell when someone's that fat.
He looks so short. That's the other thing. Like
maybe
he's a very unfortunate looking human being. And you know that baldness is not a choice.
No, that was foisted upon him.
Foisted. That's a good word.
You know, as it is for many of us.
Yes or no?
So back in October,
the baldness was a choice.
Wait, what was that, Alex?
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying back in October 2020, he was catfished by someone pretending to be a 17-year-old girl and sent them explicit messages. This is EDP445, by the way, not our good friend Chet Goldstein, as well as threatening them if he found the messages online. And then in July, this is from a Deserto article. In July 2020, just a few months prior, he addressed accusations that had come out against him regarding inappropriate conversations with an underage girl. He says in the video that he's not a pedophile and it gives him the heebie-jeebies. Oh, the thought of it gives him the heebie-jeebies. Quote was an actual, they quoted him on that, interestingly enough. Of course, the repetitive nature of these accusations and the fact that he admits on video with predator poachers that he has exchanged these messages with someone he believes to be a minor is pretty bad. So, yeah. But no, there's been no legal action reported to him. And I wouldn't be shocked if he posted that video and his lawyer just immediately messaged him. It was like, you got to get that shit down. Yeah. And
you think this man has a lawyer? Look,
100%. Yeah.
The
100%.
most ridiculous thing we've said tonight is the idea that Eat That Pussy 445 has legal representation. Okay,
fair enough, but it wouldn't shock me if Bryant Moreland has a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know who Bryant Moreland is.
That's him. Yeah, he's
EDP. That's his real name.
I love that Alex has gone deep on the research already. He's
Sorry, buddy. It happens to me. It happens to me, and I get down this hole, and I just can't get out. You know.